Hello there, I'm Tanya Gabrielle, Wealth Astronumerologist. Welcome to your astronumerology forecast for the extraordinary solar eclipse, a total eclipse in Pisces. Now, any new moon is a time to start fresh. And when the new moon is also a total eclipse, it definitely signifies the end of a cycle and the beginning of a brand new adventure. Now, Pisces is a water sign, the final sign of the zodiac, and it's ruled by Neptune, Lord of the oceans. So a solar eclipse in Pisces takes you to the darkness of a rebirth, a 0 point where anything and everything is possible. So think of yourself floating on the ocean, a plateau of pure, sparkling water. You're in a boat. You see a light, you're making a decision to move forward towards the light, and as a result of this eclipse, you're really going to feel that strong urge to move forward. So you want to move that boat, be the captain of that ship, move towards the light. You're not sitting back anymore in stagnation anymore. So it's a really beautiful visual to have right now because you're in water, you're in Pisces. You can be very flexible and pliable with your movement. You can focus on the goal, but you can move back and forth towards the light, which is really you merging with the grid of the cosmos. Now, this openness represents the mutable sign energy that we're definitely immersed in now. It's really amazing to see because the sun and moon, total new moon eclipse, is in Pisces, and they're joined, the sun and moon, by Mercury, Neptune, Chiron, and the North Node. All are in Pisces. So this solar eclipse is opposite Jupiter, and it forms a T-square to Saturn. So what that means is the sun and moon will be at 18 degrees opposite Jupiter at exactly 18 degrees as well. Jupiter's in Virgo. So the joy and fortune and healing of Jupiter and Virgo is balanced with the spirituality, the mysticism, the dreams, the vision represented by the sun and moon in Pisces. And that opposition means there's going to be a rebalancing, a getting your life into equilibrium with this total solar eclipse. And you'll be very enthusiastic about your spirituality, your imagination. It'll really be on fire because Jupiter expands everything. Now, with this exact opposition, it's also going to make you feel good about your dreams, and it's going to make you very sensitive, right? Then with Saturn creating that T-square to the solar eclipse, with Jupiter and the sun and moon, you're grounding this beautiful energy and sensitivity and mysticism. You're bringing it down to earth so it becomes steady. So you'll have an urge to manifest your visions into reality. Now, with this total eclipse in the mutable sign of Pisces, change is really going to be a huge, huge theme. And that's also emphasized by the prevalence of the number 18, 18 degrees. Sun and moon, Jupiter, Uranus, all are at 18 degrees at this moment. Now, number 18 is about rest, change, taking time to rejuvenate, merging with your spiritual nature, paying attention to your dreams, making sure you're healthy, that your diet is clean, that your physical body is in good shape. And Pisces, opposite that Jupiter in Virgo, that places a big emphasis on healing anyway, right? So you need to cleanse and clear out in order for you to move forward. So this number 18 definitely reinforces that letting go so you can heal. Now 18 reduces to 9. 1 plus 8 is 9. And 9 is the final single digit. So it signifies endings, releasing. So you're going to feel a great sense of letting go. Don't be surprised if you feel more emotional. I know it's not a full moon eclipse, but with all the Pisces influence, and since this eclipse occurs on March 9th, universal time, and during a 9 universal year, and with all the number 18 code energy, those numbers are all in the emotional triad in numerology. So the release of emotions is a big storyline. Also, we have another invitation to leave the past behind with the solar eclipse conjunct both the South Node and Chiron. Conjunct means they are in the same place in Pisces. So that means the healing is very deep. A wound from the past, Chiron, is being healed in you on a soul level. You're surrendering. You're saying goodbye to old habits, to ideals that you've carried around And they might have suited you for a while, but they're no longer a fit, right? They're no longer a fit for you. So you're making room for joy, for abundance, to welcome expansive change into your life. Because remember, Jupiter is opposing not only the total eclipse, it's opposing Chiron and the South Node as well. And finally, we have a beautiful 150-degree aspect between Jupiter and Uranus, both at 18 degrees. And this really liberates your genius. It allows you to think outside the box, to look forward instead of backwards. So to change your view and perception about things and discover something that takes you in a whole new expansive direction. Now, Pisces ends a journey, and the new moon eclipse is beginning a new one. So we're being returned to where it all began, where everything and nothing exists, that 0 point, where sisterhood and brotherhood join us all together in a big, beautiful family. So both the numbers 18 and 9 with Pisces, they hold the wisdom, the experiences that have become before this time. 9 being the final single digit encompasses all the wisdom of the previous 8 numbers, which is why it has a big head at the top, right? Visually. And Pisces ends the horoscope cycle that begins with Aries and the onset of spring and new beginnings. And that ends with Pisces, the end of winter. So the mystery of life and death, of rebirth, of the unseen, of the deeply spiritual and eternal, that is in the air now. And every new adventure you embark on at this time will allow you to create that big shift in your life. Each change is going to be instrumental in opening you up to experiencing more fulfillment and abundance as we move through the year. Because what we're going to do now is preparing us to let go, to cleanse, to heal, to make room for miracles. You want to be completely honest with yourself about what's not working, what you don't need anymore, what's calling out to be healed, ideas and beliefs that need to be shifted, what needs to be strengthened, what needs to be discarded because it's impeding your progress. So look at what you're resisting, anything you're allowing in that's interfering with your progress, that's blinding you, let go of that. So those things that are causing any suffering need to be released. In every regard, you're meant to intuit, to feel your way through life, not to think your way. So rowing that boat through the water, through passion, through sensuality, let your heart feel, let your heart be flooded and open. Just feel, feel, feel. And the more you listen and trust your gut feelings, the more engaged and happy you will be with life. The sign of Pisces governs the 12th house in astrology, and it symbolizes the unseen, your soul growth, your secret tendencies, and your subconscious. So everything that's hidden below the surface, just like the magical universe below the ocean, right? So it's not visible, but it's there. Just like your intuition, your sixth sense, it's not visible, but it's there. So having this powerful total eclipse in Pisces reawakens and celebrates everything to do with your spiritual connection to your soul. And that also means being with people who enhance that happy soul connection in you. So reaching out to those people who value your soul connection, whether that is in your career, in your intimate relationships, doesn't matter. Where is your soul calling you? You want to heed that call and row your boat in that direction towards the light. So if your direction is calling out for a change, you want to go with the flow, you want to heed the call, because everything is on the table now. So if you have a big takeaway from this amazing eclipse moment in Pisces, which really is one of the highlights of 2016, it's to really tune into your inner life, your intuition, your connection to your imagination, your creativity. When you do that, you will experience healing. You will experience miracles. When you move towards the light, the mysteries in the light will be revealed to you. So be as open and vulnerable as you can. Listen deeply, because you're super sensitive now to vibrations, to energies. You're picking up so much more than usual now. Feedback from your soul and feedback for your soul. So what's no longer part of this higher frequency will be let go of. We're moving into a new way of living. A new cycle is born, and this total solar eclipse is part of that new adventure. So thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the exquisite sensitive spiritual energy of surrender, the invitation to expand with unconditional love. Choose joy, choose freedom each and every time. I'll see you soon for another pivotal eclipse, the lunar full moon eclipse forecast soon. Thanks so much.